Hello dear students, welcome to all. Students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is height and distance. Students, this chapter is just the application of trigonometry. Okay, and in previous chapter we discuss about trigonometry. So students, in this lecture we will discuss about introduction, angle of elevation and angle of depression. We discuss about angle of elevation and angle of depression, and after that we discuss about some problems which are based on height and distance. Clear? So students, now without wasting time, let's start today's lecture with just revision of our previous chapter, that is trigonometry, because this height and distance is application of trigonometry, so we have to revise all the terms which we use in trigonometry. In previous chapter we discussed that we have six trigonometric ratios, and these trigonometric ratios are, we discussed that we have six trigonometry ratios, and these ratios are sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cosec theta, sec theta, and cot theta. These are the six trigonometric ratios. Okay, and how we find these trigonometric ratios? Sin theta is what? Sin theta is perpendicular divided by hypotenuse. Cos theta is what? Cos theta is base divided by hypotenuse. Tan theta is what? Tan theta is perpendicular divided by base. And cosec theta is what? It is hypotenuse divided by perpendicular. And sec theta is what? Sec theta is hypotenuse divided by base. And cot theta is what? It is base divided by perpendicular. Clear? So these are the trigonometric ratios. And students, to remember this, we have a short trick. PBP, Pandit Badri Prasad. HHB, Har Har Bhole. Okay, this is sin, cos, and this is for tan. Okay, and we know that cosec, sec, and cot are the reciprocal of sin, cos, and tan respectively. Clear? So these are the trigonometric ratios. And students, in this chapter, other than trigonometric ratios, we have to use trigonometric ratios as trigonometric ratio at some specific angle, some specific angles. We already discussed about this. Let's revise all the values. So if we talk about sin, at sin, cos, tan, cosec, sec, cot at 0 degree. At 0 degree sin is 0. At 30 degree sin is 1 by 2. At 45 degree sin is what? At 45 degree sin is 1 upon root 2. It is 1 upon root 2, 1 divided by root 2. And at 60 degree it is root 3 by 2. And at 90 degree it is 1. Okay, now for cos, this is 1 root 3 by 2, 1 divided by root 2, and this is 1 by 2, and this is 0. Clear? Now For the 10 it is 0 at 0 degree, 1 upon root 3 at 30 degree, 1 at 45 degree, root 3 at 60 degree, and not defined, or we can write infinity at 90 degree. Similarly for cosec, cosec is the reciprocal of sine, so it is not defined, 2 root 2, 2 divided by root 3, and this is 1. Clear? Now similarly for sec, it is 1, this is sec at 0 degree, it is 1, it is 2 by root 3, it is 2 by root 3, root 2, 2, and this is infinity. Okay. Now for the quote, quote is what? Quote is the reciprocal of 10, so it is not defined, root 3, 1, 1 upon root 3, and at 90 degree it is 0. At 90 degree it is 0. So these are the some values for specific at some angle for these trigonometric ratios. And students, in this chapter, to find height and distance we required these trigonometric ratios, concept of these trigonometric ratios, and values of these trigonometric ratios at some specific angle. Clear? So students, now after this let's start the introduction of this chapter. In this chapter we discuss about the application of trigonometry. So many times we have to find the height and distance of many objects in real life. Okay, we use trigonometry to solve the problems such as finding the height of tower, finding the flag mast, distance between two objects where measuring directly is trouble. We cannot measure the height of Qutub Minar. We cannot measure height of directly. We cannot measure directly height of the Qutub Minar. We cannot measure height of mountain directly. So to find the height of Qutub Minar or height of mountain, we use the concept of trigonometry. Okay, sometime impossible. In those cases we adopt indirect method which involve solution of right angle. Okay, so to find the such problems, to find the such to solve the such type of problem, we use the trigonometric concept, or to use the trigonometric concept here we required the concept of right angle triangle. Okay, thus trigonometry is very useful in geography, astronomy, and navigation. We already discussed about it, what is the use of trigonometry in our real life in our previous chapter. Okay, so it helps us to prepare maps, determine the position of landmass in relation to the longitudes and latitudes. Surveyors have made use of this knowledge since ages. Okay, so this is the introduction of this chapter. So students, now let's discuss about angle of elevation. What is the angle of elevation? Because this is very important term. In this chapter, two terms are very important: angle of elevation and angle of depression. Okay, so now first let's discuss about angle of elevation. So what is the angle of elevation? The angle between the horizontal line, angle between the horizontal line drawn through the observer eye and line joining the eye to any object is called the angle of elevation of the object if object is at a higher level than the eye. Students, for example, we have I am the observer and I have to watch any object. Okay, if object is higher than my eye, then this angle is what? This angle is angle of elevation. For example, here observer is here, eyes of observer is there, and from here he look for this tree. then this angle, then this angle is what? This angle is angle of elevation. Okay, for what? It is the angle of elevation of top of the tree. Okay, or this is what? This is line of sight. This is what? This is line of sight, and this is horizontal line for the eye. Clear? So this is the concept of angle of elevation, and we measure this angle of elevation by this instrument, measure of angle of elevation using clinometer. Okay, clinometer is what? Clinometer is the instrument we use. This instrument to find the angle of elevation and angle of depression. Okay, so students, now after the angle of elevation, let's discuss about angle of depression. Similarly, now angle of depression is what? If object is lower than the observer eye, then angle of observation is formed. Okay, so what is the definition of it? The angle between the horizontal line drawn through the observer eye and the line joining the eye to the any object is called the angle of depression of the object, if this is the condition, if the object is at lower level than the eye. Clear? Okay, so this is the all about the angle of depression. So students, now let's discuss this angle of depression and angle of elevation by few examples. This is the example here, and students, here we have a cat and here we have a bird. Okay, now if this cat look at this bird, here this cat is lower than this bird, and or we can say that the eyes, this bird is above from this eye, and this is what? This is the horizontal line. This is what? This is the horizontal line for the cat's eye, and if this cat look at bird, then this angle is what? This angle is angle of elevation. This is what? Angle of elevation for the bird. Okay, now if this bird, if this bird is look at this cat, then what happened? This is the horizontal line. This is what? This is the horizontal line for this bird, eyes of this bird. Then if this bird look at this cat, then this angle, is what? This angle is angle of depression. Clear? And students, here this line and this line should be parallel, and if this line and this line is parallel, then we can say that this theta 1 is equals to theta 2. Theta 1 is equals to what? Theta 2. So we can say that if these two, if we have cat and bird, then this angle of depression and angle of elevation both are same. Clear? Why these are same? Because these horizontal lines are parallel to each other. Clear? Now for better understanding, let's discuss one more example. Here again we have an example of angle of depression and angle of elevation. Here this man is on the top of the tower, or we can say that top of the building, and here this is the ship, or we can say boat, and in this boat here we have a one man or woman. If this man look at this woman or man, then this angle is what? This angle is angle of depression. This is what? Angle of depression. Okay, and if this man or woman is look at this man which on who is on the tower, then this is what? This is the angle of elevation. This is what? Angle of elevation. Clear? So students, now I hope you understand the concept of angle of elevation and angle of depression. Clear? Now let's start the discussion of problems based on the height and distance, because to solve these types of problem we required only two concepts. One is angle of elevation and angle of depression, and the other is trigonometric ratios at specific angle. Clear? So let's start the problems based on height and distance. So this is the first problem, and students, in this question it is given that the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the place 360 meter from the base of the tower is 60 degree. Here there is a tower. Here we have a tower, and it is given that the angle of elevation of the top of the tower, angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a place which is 360 meter from the base of the tower. Okay, this is 360 meter, and for this point angle of elevation is 60 degree. It is given that this is 60 degree and this should be 90 degree. Student, this is the base, and this is what, this is the height of tower. Okay, now let this is A, this is B, and this is C. This is what, this is the right angle triangle ABC. Okay, in right angle triangle, in triangle ABC, this is right triangle. As we already discussed that to solve this type of problems we use the concept of right angle triangle. Okay, AB is what, AB is height of the tower. AB is what, it is height of the tower, height of the tower. Clear? Now here we have, this is what, this is the base because we use this 60 degree. Adjacent side to angle is what, it is base, and opposite side is what, perpendicular. Here we have base, we have to find the perpendicular. So students, we can say that here we use the trigonometric ratios which include base and perpendicular. So we know that tan theta is what, tan theta is perpendicular divided by base. So let's use tan 60 here. Tan 60 degree is equals to what, tan 60 is equals to AB divided by BC. AB divided by BC. Clear? Now what is the value of tan 60? The value of tan 60 is root 3, and we have to find the value of AB, and BC is given 360. So students, now when we solve this, what will we get? AB is equals to 360 root 3. AB is equals to what? AB is equals to 360 root 3 meter. The unit is meter. Clear? So this is what, this is the height of the tower. So height of the tower is, height of the tower is 360 root 3 meter. Clear? So students, I hope you understand this. Meters, it is meters. Okay, so now after this question, let's move to the next question. This is our next question, and students, in this question we have a man, and this man is standing on the deck of the ship. Okay, which is 8 meter above the water level. He observed the angle of elevation of the top of the hill as 60 degree, and the angle of depression of the base of the hill is 30 degree. We have to calculate the distance of the hill from the ship and the height of the hill. Okay, now to solve these types of question, our first step is we have to draw the diagram. So let this is the water level. Okay, and the man is standing here, and this height is what, this is 8 meter. Okay, and it is given that the angle of elevation of top of the hill, this is what, this is hill, and this is the horizontal line. So this angle is what, this angle is 60 degree. This is 60 degree. Okay, and it is also given that angle of depression for the base of the hill, this is the base of the hill, it is what, it is 30 degree, it is 30 degree. So this is the angle of elevation and this is the angle of depression. So this is the complete diagram of this complete diagram of information in this question. This is the complete diagram of the information which is given in this question. Okay, now let this point is A, this point is B, this is C and this is D. Clear? Now these are the 90 degree because this is what, horizontal line. Okay, now students, here this is also perpendicular distance 8 meter. If this is 8 meter, then this BD should be 8 meter. BD is also what, BD is also 8 meter. Okay, now if BD is 8 meter, then in this triangle, in triangle ABD, in triangle ABD, this is also a right angle triangle and we use this 30 degree. If we use this 30 degree, then this is what, this is base, and angle opposite to this 30 degree is what, it is perpendicular. Okay, here we have perpendicular, we required to find the value of base. So what is the tan 30? We use tan 30 here. Tan 30 is equals to what, it is AB perpendicular divided by base, that is BD divided by AB, BD divided by AB. Now tan 30 is what, it is 1 upon root 3 and we have the value of BD here, so it is 8 and we required AB here. So students, when we solve this, what will we get? AB is equals to 8 root 3. AB is equals to what? It is 8 root 3. Clear? Now this is what, this is 8 root 3. Now in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, students, in this triangle, in triangle ABC, this is 60 degree. So angle adjacent to side, angle adjacent to this angle is base, and this is what, this is perpendicular. So again here we have base, we use base in perpendicular, so we have to use the trigonometric ratio 10. So tan 60 is equals to what? Tan 60 degree is equals to BC divided by AB. And what is the value of tan 60? It is root 3. So it is root 3 is equal to, we have to find the value of BC and AB is what, 8 root 3. Clear? So what is the value of BC here? The value of BC is 8 root 3 multiplied by root 3. Now 8 root 3 multiplied by root 3 is what? It is 24 meter. It is 24. BC is what? BC is 24 and the unit is meter. Clear? This is also in meter. Now what we have to find here? We have to find the calculate the distance of hill from the ship. So distance of the hill from the ship, it is equals to the distance, this distance AB. AB is what? 8 root 3. So it is 8 root 3 meter. It is what? 8 root 3 meter. Now second, we have to find that from the distance and height of the hill. Height of the hill is what? This complete CD, and height of the hill height of the hill, it is equals to 24 meter plus 8 meter, it is equals to 32 meter. Why we add this? Because this is what, this is the above the ship, and we have to add this distance also. So the complete height of this hill is what, 32 meter. Clear? So students, I hope you understand this question. So now after this question, let's move to the next question, and the next question is, this is our next question, and in this question we have a vertical tower. We have a vertical tower stands on the horizontal plane. This vertical tower is stand on horizontal plane and surmounted by a vertical flag staff of height 5 meter. At a point on the plane, the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of the flag staff are respectively 30 degree and 60 degree. Find the height of the tower. So first of all, let's draw the diagram of this tower. Let this is the tower. This is what? Tower. And above this tower we have a flag staff, like this is flag staff, and the height of this flag staff is what? It is 5 meter. It is 5 meter. This is what? This is flag. Okay. Now it is given that at a point on the plane, there is a point on a plane, let this is the point, angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of the flag, angle of elevation top and bottom of the flag, this is the bottom of the flag. This is what? This is the bottom of flag, and this is what? This is the top of the flag. So first of all, let's draw the angle of elevation. This is the angle of elevation of the top of the bottom of the flag, and this is what? This is the top of flag. So angle of elevation of top of the flag from this point is this. Clear? Now it is given that the angle of elevation of the bottom and the top of the flag are 30 degree and 60 degree. So this is 60 degree and this is 30 degree. Clear? So this is the complete diagram of this question. Now we have to find the height of the tower. We have to find the height of the tower. So first of all, we have to assume, let height of the tower is h, height of the tower is h meter. Okay, so let this point is A, this is B, C and D. Okay, so here BC is what? BC is h. BC is what? H. Let CD is x meter. Let CD is x meter. So now here we have two right angle triangles. So first of all, in triangle BCD, in this triangle let's use tan theta. So angle is tan 30. Tan 30 is equals to BC divided by CD. Tan 30 is equals to BC divided by CD, and tan 30 is what? Tan 30 is what? It is tan 30 is 1 upon root 3. It is equals to BC divided by CD. BC is what? BC is h, and CD is what? It is x. So it is 1 upon root 3 is equal to h upon x. So from here we can write x is equal to what? It is h root 3. X is equals to what? It is h root 3. Now in triangle ACD, in triangle ACD, in this triangle again we use 1060 degree is equals to what? It is AC divided by CD. AC divided by CD. Now what is the value of 1060? It is 60 degree. And what is the AC? AC is 5 plus H. AC is 5 plus H divided by CD is what? CD is X, and X is what? It is H root 3. It is H root 3. So when we solve this, what will we get? It is 3H is equal to 5 plus H. 3H is equals to 5 plus H. So 2H is equals to 5. So H is equals to 5 by 2. H is equals to what? It is 5 by 2. So the height of the tower is what? It is 2.5 meter. Height of the tower is what? It is 2.5 meter. So we can write height of the tower is 2.5 meter. This is our answer. Clear? So students, now after this question, let's move to the next question. So this is our next question, and it is given that the angle of depression of the top and the bottom of 8-meter tall building from the top of multi-story building are 30 degree and 45 degree. Clear? Find the height of the multi-story building and the distance between the two buildings. Okay. Students, as we see in the previous examples, to solve these questions, main important thing is we have to draw the diagram. Okay. So let's draw the diagram. The angle of depression of the top and the bottom. Angle of the depression of the top and the bottom of 8-meter tall building from the multi-story building. So here we have this multi-story building. This is multi-story building. Okay, and here we have 8-meter tall building. 8-meter tall building. Okay, this is multi-story building. Clear? Now it is given that the angle of depression of the top and the bottom, the angle of depression of the top and the bottom these are 30 degree and 45 degree respectively. So this is 30 degree and this is 45 degree. Clear? So let this point is A, this is B, this is C, D and E. Here we have to find the distance between two buildings, that is CD, and the height of multi-story building, that is AC. Clear? So first of all, if this is 8, then BC is also 8. Here BC is equals to DE and both are equals to 8 meter. So this is also 8 meter. Okay. Now let AB is equals to H meter. AB is equals to what? It is H meter. So this is H. Clear? Now students, let's apply the trigonometric ratio in triangle ABE. In triangle ABE. In triangle ABE, we have this AB as H and BE. Let's assume BE is equals to, this is X meter. Okay. Now this is what? This is X. Clear? Now students, in this triangle, let's apply the tan 30. Tan 30 is equals to what? AB divided by BE. AB divided by BE. Clear? Now what is the value of tan 30? It is 1 upon root 3. And what is the value of AB? It is H, and this is X. Now when we solve this, what will we get? X is equals to H root 3. X is equal to what? It is H root 3. Now in triangle ACD, in triangle ACD, this is also a right angle triangle, and we have this angle 45 degree, so we apply tan 45 here. Tan 45 degree is what? Tan 45 degree is AC divided by CD. AC divided by CD. Okay. Now AC is what? It is H plus 8, and tan 45 is what? It is 1. So H plus 8. And now what is the CD? Students, here CD is equals to BE is equals to X meter. Okay. Why these are equal? Because this BCDE is right rectangle. So we can write CD is X, and what is the value of X? X is H root 3. So it is H root 3. Clear? Now this is equals to, when we solve this, what will we get? H root 3 is equals to H plus 8, and we can write H common. When we take H common, we will get root 3 minus 1, and when we solve this, what will we get? It is 8 divided by root 3 minus 1. 8 divided by root 3 minus 1, or we can write it as 8 multiplied by root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1 multiplied by root 3 plus 1. By rationalizing the denominator, what will we get? H is equals to 8 root 3 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1, that is 2. So it is what? It is 4 root 3 plus 1. So what is the value of H here? 4 root 3 plus 1. Clear? So this is the value of H. Now we have to find the value of X here. So X is what? X is 4 root 3 multiplied by root 3 plus 1, and when we multiply it, what will we get? It is 3 plus root 3. So this is the value of X. Okay, so this is the meter, and this is also in meter. Now students, we have to find the height of the multi-story building. Okay, so now what is the height of the multi-story building? Height of building is equals to what? It is equals to BC plus AB. AB is H, and this is 8. So it is 8 plus 4 root 3 plus 1. Okay, so we can write it as, when we take 4 common, what will we get? 2 plus root 3 plus 1, or we can write it as 4 3 plus root 3. It is what? 4 3 plus root 3. And students, here distance between the two buildings, because here we does not have space, so I write here distance between two buildings is also 4 3 plus root 3, and this is in meter. Okay, this is also in meter. So students, these are the two answers of this question for these two questions. Okay, So students, I hope you understand this question. So now, for better understanding, let's move to the next question. And the next question is, this is the next question. And students, it is given that a boy is standing on the ground and flying a kite. Okay, this is again very interesting question. Now it is given that the other boy is on opposite side of kite and it is standing on 10-meter high roof. 10-meter high roof. So let this is 10-meter, and the second boy is standing here, and we have to meet these two kites. So let these two kites are meeting at this point. And students, it is given that the string of the first boy is length of 100 meter. This is 100 meter. Okay, and this building is 10-meter high, is flying kite at the elevation of 45 degree. This angle of elevation is what? This is 45 degree here, and for the first it is 30 degree. This is what? This is 30 degree. Okay, so this is the complete diagram of this situation. Now let this point is A, this is B1, C, D, and this is B2. Okay, now first of all, in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC, in this triangle ABC, we have this angle 30 degree and we required AC and B1C. So first of all, here we have hypotenuse and we required base and perpendicular. So let's apply sine 30 degree. Sine 30 is what? It is perpendicular divided by hypotenuse, and perpendicular is AC. So AC divided by AB1. This triangle is AB1C. Okay. Now sine 30 is what? Sine 30 is 1 by 2, and AC we have to find. AB1 is what? 100. So students, when we solve this, what will we get? AC is equals to 50 meter. The length of AC is what? The length of AC is 50 meter. Clear? Now let's apply cos 30. Cos 30 is equals to what? Cos 30 is base divided by hypotenuse, and base is B1C divided by AB1. And what is the value of cos 30? It is root 3 by 2. So root 3 by 2 is equal to B1C divided by AB1. AB1 is 100. So it is 50. So when we solve this, what will we get? B1C is equal to 50 root 3 meter. So this is the value of B1C. Clear? Now students, let this point is E. If this point is E, then here we can say that CE is equals to BD2 DB2. Okay, and both are equals to 10. So this is also 10. Now what about AE? What about AE? So AE is equals to what? It is AC minus EC, and here AC is what? AC is 50. So it is 50 minus EC is what? EC is 10. EC is what? It is 10. So it is what? It is 40 meter. AE is what? AE is 40 meter. Clear? Now if it is 40 meter, then we can apply here. This is what? This is perpendicular, this is base, and this is hypotenuse. Okay, so first of all, let's apply here cos sine 45 degree. So in triangle in triangle AEB, what AEB2. In this triangle we apply sine 45 degree. So sine 45 degree is what? Sine 45 degree is perpendicular, that is AE. Perpendicular is what? AE divided by AB2. AB2. Okay. Now what is the value of sine 45 degree? Sine 45 degree is 1 upon root 2. AE is what? AE is 40. And AB2, we have to find AB2. So students, when we solve this, what will we get? AB2 is equals to 40 root 2 meter. It is 40 root 2 meter. Clear? Now let's apply tan 45 degree. When we apply tan 45 degree is what? It is perpendicular divided by base. Perpendicular is AE and base is EB2. AE divided by EB2. Okay. And tan 45 is 1. So it is AE. AE is what? AE is 40 degree. So 40 divided by EB2. So from here we can say that EB2 is equals to 40 meter. Okay. So now what we have to find here, students? We have to find the length of string that the second boy must have so that two kites are meets. So this is what? This is AB2. So the answer of first is what? So the answer of first is what? The length of required string for second boy is what? It is AB2. And what is the value of AB2? It is 40 root 2. So it is 40 root 2 meter. Clear? Now the second is what? The distance between both. The distance between both boys, first and second boy, it is what? B1C plus CD. What is the value of B1C? It is 50 root 3 plus what is the value of CD? What is the value of CD? This CD is equals to EB2. If EB2 is 40, then this is also 40. So we can say that it is 50 root 3 plus 40. And when we take 10 common, what will we get? 5 root 3 plus 4 meter. So these are the answers for this question. Clear? So students, I hope you understand this question. So now let's discuss about your homework assignment. And students, today's your homework assignment is you have to practice questions of exercise 1 and exercise 3. Okay, you have to practice all the questions of exercise 1 and exercise 3, and you have to practice previous year questions. Okay, and student, this chapter is almost completed here. In next class we discuss some more questions on height and distance, and we also discuss important questions of our module. Okay, so students, we have to finish today's class here. We will meet again in next class. Thank you and have a nice day.